بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My brothers, we are living in a world where the powerful, the strong and the mighty devour the weak. Unfortunately, the armed and the powerful and the mighty and the superpowers, people with nukes and weapons, major weapons of mass destructions, are preying on the defenseless. We see this over and over again throughout the world, and most recently in Syria. A world where women, children, especially Muslim women, children, throughout the world, women, children, and even elders are not spared from this atrocity and from the tyranny of the tyrants. Such tyranny that you can only compare this with the tyranny of the pharaohs. Because what you've seen, the pharaoh used to do at the time of Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, as we hear from the great sheikhs all the time, that he devoured the children, he mutilated the bodies, and any male child who was born to the families, he would kill them. And he would mutilate the bodies and send the bodies back to the parents. This is exactly what Bashar al-Assad is doing at this moment in time in Syria. He actually will send his cronies out from his regime, pick the kids up, mutilate the bodies, send it back to the parents who have to lament and torment over the bodies. It's unbelievable how these people have been tested in this manner, yet they are able to stand up upon this test of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And make no mistake, they might have Muslim names, Bashar al-Assad, Malik, Abdullah, but these are Alawis. And Alawis, and make no mistake, are no Muslims. They have a twisted belief, a vile twisted belief, absolutely disgusting, degrading. It's not befitting the masjid in order to even mention the beliefs, or even start mentioning the beliefs. The beliefs go against, contrary to Islam, and in it they despise Muslims. They have devilish plans, and the devilish plans are to destroy the Muslims. They even believe that for every Sunni Muslim they kill, the status is excelled. This is how they believe, unfortunately. This is the kind of people we are dealing with. And like I say, he definitely was a pharaoh, and he is the pharaoh of this time. He has no bounds. In fact, he has probably gone beyond what the pharaohs used to do of their time. He even wants, like the pharaohs, to subject his people to bow down to him. Everybody's probably seen it. It's been circulating around, where you will find clips of Muslim, Sunni, Syrian Muslims who are being beaten to death, and being a photo taken onto the floor whereby the Muslims is being asked or being tortured to bow down to the photo of Bashar al-Assad. And yet the Muslim Syrian will have La ilaha illallah on his lips. La ilaha illallah. And this is how he perishes. And he tastes the sweetness of martyrdom. Wallahi, this is how these people are perishing. So they're being victorious. This is victory. Whether we see it as victory or this is victory. Alhamdulillah. To this date, the last official count was 60,000 killed. 60,000. I mean, that's official. Unofficial could be double that. 60,000. So every person that's killed, one bomb that drops might kill 20 people, but how many people does it injure? Twice that number? So we're looking at about 300,000 injured. And most recently, I was one of the co-founders of Ummah Welfare Trust, Mawlana Sidat, because we've been sending some aid via our convoys to Syria, and Mawlana Sidat recently got in touch with us regarding some aid pack that we should send. And the doctors over there are crying out for this aid pack. It's a basic aid pack, which through Ummah Welfare Trust recently, I think they sent 500 aid packs. But the doctors are crying out for them. They don't have nothing there. They don't have no provisions as such. The world is just showing a picture that we're helping them, but we don't know where this help's going. In fact, yesterday Hillary Clinton made a statement, and she actually said that we have to use the official regime there in order to get our aid to the people. I mean, this is diabolical. One side, what are they doing? They're powering the oppressor, the tyrant, in order to stay in power. But yet they're showing the picture of a different being. May Allah give us understanding the true picture of what's going on outside, inshallah. Our sisters have had their dignity taken away from them. The sisters, my business partner, as well as a colleague and a close friend of mine, has just recently come back from Syria. And he says the sisters are crying out there. They are crying out there. And they're saying, where is the Ummah? Where is the pride of this Ummah? Where are the men? Where is the resistance? This is their call. I believe in Arabic is وَأَيْنَ الْعَبَى, because it's the exact words they were saying. وَأَيْنَ الْعَبَى وَأَيْنَ السَّبَى, isn't that? These are the words we've been shouting, because Maqsood, my colleague, was saying, these are the words they're crying, because their dignity have been taken. But these people are ajib though, wallahi, they don't let in. They don't give in to the iman. The iman is being tested, but they don't give in. Alhamdulillah. The children have been made orphan. They've lost their innocence. They don't smile no more. They're lost. They're in a transit world. They don't know where they are. They don't know what's happening to them. We've got millions displaced. Millions literally displaced. And there's no one to comfort them, nor console them. Because the bullets don't stop raining. And the bombs, they are still coming down like a swarm of locusts. Continuous. There's no stopping like this. Yet very few have answered their call. Alhamdulillah, Ummah Welfare Trust and many other organizations have answered the call. And they've gone out there and did what they can. And they've actually been out there to deliver the aid by risking life and limb. Life and limb. It's very easy for us to say in this masjid, in the comfort of this area, that we can go and we'll deliver the aid. But wallahi, I know people who've been there and they've been maybe feet away from a major bomb, and only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has brought them back alive. They risk life and limb to deliver the aid. Alhamdulillah, we should make dua for the organizations who are doing this work. I'm an independent. I don't work for Ummah Welfare Trust, neither do I have affiliation with them. But yet I've raised money with them, helped them, because I've seen their work. Alhamdulillah, because of these kind of organizations, it's a blessing upon us, to be honest. I see it as a blessing. They take the aid across, and like I say, they will risk their life, their limbs, because if you get bombed, you could end up without a bomb. Without a shoulder, without a arm, without a leg. And this is how this is the risk they're going to take. Alhamdulillah, we should make dua for these people, special duas for these people, and we should also give them as much as possible. I know it's only a feedback today, but give them whenever there's a possibility, whenever we get the opportunity, give them and help them in their causes, inshallah. The brothers, from the experience, from what I've had, and the feedback I've had from the brothers who's been to Syria, what can I say about the brothers inside Syria and sisters? Wallahu Akbar. This is the information I get. And I like to quote a hadith of here, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which says, indeed, the iman, if the fitna, the tribulations are widespread, is in al-Sham. Ajib. And wallahi, these people are living up to it, wallahi. Let me give you a quick example. You will hear the chants. What chants do you hear? Slogans. What's chants? The chants, when they still march outside the street. They'll still go outside. They'll take the bodies off the ground, and they'll be shouting Allahu Akbar. They'll all be shouting Allahu Akbar. And this is why they're being bombed, for the kalmah. And they'll all be shouting Allahu Akbar. And the consolation, because there's no one out there. We are not going there. The Muslim Ummah, besides a few, have not answered the call. There's nobody who's answered the call. Very few people have answered the call, unfortunately. And because there's no resistance who's actually of the Muslim Ummah who've actually answered the call, there's no one to comfort them or console them. So these people have been made strong by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now. And what are they crying? What are the shouts? When they pick up the dead, they say, Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. Allah is sufficient for us, wallahi. These are the words they use all the time. And these are what they really believe in. They will not bow down to Bashar al-Assad. You will have seen over and over again, they'll have their heads chopped off. They prefer getting their heads chopped off than to bow down to Bashar al-Assad. I've seen people being buried alive, and the last thing on his tongue was La ilaha illallah, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. And they taste the sweetness of martyrdom. Allahu Akbar. So the victory is definitely for the mu'min, and it is there, inshallah. The affairs of the people, them people have left it with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And a new era for a Muslim Ummah will start, inshallah. On that, our brothers and sisters in Syria are truly sacrificing their blood for the kalma la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. These people are truly sacrificing the blood for la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. And it is our bond, our obligation. Like the Prophet ﷺ says, we are one body, jasad and wahid. We are one body, we are supposed to be like one body. If one part feels pain, the rest of the body feels pain. You hear it over and over again. But how many do we actually, including myself, how many of us actually feel the pain? How many actually literally feel the pain? How many of us can we say have actually felt the pain or even shed a tear for these people? Have made special du'as for these people, even qunut. What have we done for these people? What have we really, be truthful to ourselves, have really done for these people? Have we fulfilled the obligation that Prophet ﷺ asked us? Have we fulfilled the obligation? No. I can say inshallah that we will work from now to fulfill the obligation. We will try our best to fulfill the obligation. Make dua for them, give charity to them, do what you can for them, inshallah. Because it is merely but a test. Merely but a test. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us a tawfiq to continue giving charity, helping organizations who are already on the ground, using them, especially organizations like Ummah Welfare Trust, who have actually been there from the beginning and who have actually run and organized by the ulama, who know exactly how to distribute funds and what to do. Alhamdulillah, it's a blessing in disguise for us. And Jazakumullah khairan for that, and all the brothers who are working for Ummah Welfare Trust, I'd like to say special Jazakumullah khairan to them as well. Thanks, Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.